Hey everybody, welcome back to 2 Acres Evolving. Today I'm going to be working over in my vegetable garden. I've got a couple of things that I need to go through and harvest, and then I'm going to be pulling out a few of the plants. And well, the majority of the plants I'm going to be pulling out are the old cabbage plants. The caterpillars went through and pretty much ate all of the cabbage plants up. So I'm going to go through and pull those out and till that area up. And then I have some zucchini plants that I'm going to pull out as well. And then I've got some new plants to put in the ground. I have some more cabbage plants. I have some broccoli plants and some lettuce plants that I'm going to put in the ground to start my fall garden. So let me go ahead and take you over to that area and I'll give you a closer look of what I'm going to be doing. Okay, this right here is the main area that I'm going to be working on. I have some weeding to do as well, so I'll get that done today. But as you can see, the cabbage plants did not fare too well against the caterpillars. I do have some stuff to spray on the new plants to keep this from happening again, and I'll show you what that is. So I'm going to get these cabbage plants out and get the weeds out of here and till this area up. And then I'm also going to be pulling the zucchini plants. I have harvested some zucchini off of these, but I think that they're done for the season. They're not looking all that great at all. So I'm going to pull those two out. And then I have some okra that I'm going to harvest. And then I've got some over here that I need to pick off. And then this one, I'm going to hold off a little bit. I've got a couple on there, but they're not quite big enough yet. And then once I get those done, I'm going to come through my tomato plants over here. And there may be a couple on there that I can harvest off. I've gotten quite a few tomatoes off of these already, so there may not be a whole lot for me to pick off today. But first I'm going to work on getting this area cleaned out and prepped so I can get my new plants in there. Okay, that was pretty dusty, but I got this area completely tilled up. I have a total of 18 plants. I have 6 cabbage, 6 lettuce, and 6 broccoli plants. So I think I'm just going to line them each up and plant them all in this area. Okay, I got the holes dug and the fertilizer put in. I dug the holes with the drill and the auger bit. I dug them bigger than what the plants are. The plants are pretty small right now, but I wanted to loosen up the soil for them. So I dug them a little bit deeper and a little bit wider than I needed to. So now I'm just going to go ahead and get them planted. Okay, so I got everything planted in and everything's looking good. What I'm going to use to help keep the caterpillars away is this spray called BT. It controls worms and caterpillars, and it's good to use on fruits and vegetables. So this is an organic product, so it's not harmful to use on edible plants. So that's what I'm going to be spraying on all of these to help keep the worms and the caterpillars off of them, because I am bound and determined to get these cabbage plants to grow. I was looking forward to those other ones growing and they just did not happen. So I'm looking forward to these cabbage plants growing along with the broccoli and the lettuce. I didn't mention earlier the types of cabbage or lettuce or broccoli, but this one is just called Bonnie's Best Cabbage. The broccoli is called Lieutenant, and the lettuce is an iceberg type lettuce. So now I'm going to go in and harvest as much as I can. Mostly I think it's going to be okra, but I'm going to try to get a few tomatoes as well. Okay, so it's not a huge harvest, but I was able to get 15 okra, 11 Roma tomatoes, and 1 beefsteak tomato. Some of the tomatoes still need to ripen a little bit. I've been picking them as soon as I possibly can because I've been having problems with caterpillars and worms on my tomatoes too. So I just, the ones that are like this, I'll pick it and then I'll put it in the window and let it ripen all the way in the window. Those 3 okra plants that I have, I think those have done the best out of everything in my vegetable garden so far this year. I have already filled up a full large bag of them and I gave it to my parents, and I've gotten quite a bit more on top of that also. So the okra has done awesome this year, and then the Roma tomatoes have done pretty good as well. The beefsteak tomatoes, I've gotten a couple, but not a whole lot. I've still got quite a bit on there that needs to ripen. But with the caterpillars and the worms, they're just taking over, unfortunately. So I'm definitely going to be using that BT spray quite a bit to kind of control that issue. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.